Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the third episode of Cat City. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell, all the fun things so you know when we're streaming. Follow us on Twitch, on Twitter, or X. I'm old. YouTube, Instagram. What's the other one? TikTok. There's more, yeah. I'm sure. All of
Bluesky.
All the ones we definitely care about and totally frequent often. We're there. And come and see us.
We also don't have an X account.
No, exactly.
Follow us there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
If there is one there, it's not us.
Nah, don't listen to it.
Follow us in real life. Come see us play at MagFest this year.
That's true. We are playing the XP stage at MagFest, and we could not be more excited to do that. We're super stoked.
It's going to be so good. I can't wait.
Should be some new music, if you can believe it.
Yeah.
Yes. Some even more new music.
Bard City does new music at shows.
It's kind of our thing.
Yeah.
We've established a pattern of writing new music and
got some new
it.
stuff coming out that I'm
the
very
day
excited.
of a show.
Are they big things? Would you say, Varric?
Big things.
Are they coming?
Big things coming. Yes.
Big things coming. What'd you say?
Yeah. Indeed.
I've heard there are things coming, and they are big.
All right.
See, it's weird when you say it.
It was fine before.
Yeah, it was totally normal, and then Onion's just like
one too many things.
And I just started making kissy faces at his
Well,
Too many things came.
Go ahead. I think that'd be a great segue into the recap for what.
It's a perfect segue. Speaking of big things coming.
Right. All right. Big things like giant 120-foot robots.
Hell yeah.
All right. So welcome back to Cat City. Once again, we joined the Mystery Squad in their investigation of the supposed death of the boy band Tom and the Cats. For a quick recap, the Mystery Squad was hired to act as security for the boy band, but the boy band was vaporized by a space laser from the moon in the middle of their show. Right before they were vaporized, the band shouted out a few specific names, including one of the Mystery Squad members, Mush Mush. The band was killed, and a ghost formed in their place, lobbing firebombs into the crowd. The Mystery Squad dispatched the spirit and began to investigate the potential causes of the disaster. In their investigation, they discovered that the Tom and the Cats fan club had been growing in numbers and arming themselves with heavy weapons and powerful magic in order to support their boy band-themed global revolution. The Mystery Squad snuck deep within one of their strongholds where Ty Teagues revealed his identity. However, Ty Teagues is one of the top haters, according to the fan club, so the group was imprisoned. A few things that the Mystery Squad was able to reveal was that the High Priestess Brightstripe believed Mush Mush to be one of the prophesized archangels of the coming New World Order, destined to serve and fight alongside Tom and the Cats. Ty Teagues was interrogated and tortured by the fan club, demanding he repent for his hater ways. He withstood the torture, and they lined him up to be sacrificed. However, California Roll, Mr. Whiskins, and Hash Brown were able to devise a way to find Ty and Mush Mush, and at the last moment, Mush Mush was able to save Ty before the laser from space blew him up. So the Mystery Squad was able to escape into space on a Tom and the Cats fan club mech warrior robot piloted by Mush Mush. Soon after they launched, Tom and the Cats fired another laser from the moon, detonating a nuclear warhead in a silo in the center of Cat, Nebraska, calling for a surrender and a global broadcast. The Mystery Squad is currently en route to the moon and about a day's journey before they arrive at the coordinates of the secret moon base. We join now as the Mystery Squad is joined together in a small meeting room located in the interior of the mech spaceship. While the machine itself is piloted from the head, the body has a small living quarters that are perfectly sized for 5 cats, fitting given the number of members in Tom and the Cats. The ship itself has artificial gravity and is stocked with dry food and containers of water. The provisions aren't exactly Spartan, but they do leave something to be desired. So with that said, what are you guys thinking?
I would have wanted to spend some time looking at the different components in the ship as it, reached altitude and we could move around. Okay. I want to see what kind of SKUs we're looking at, what kind of country of origins we're looking at. What are we seeing on the parts of this ship?
All right.
This mech.
Yes, I think this is a great time for like everyone to kind of like, if you guys want to do some like investigation of this, you are in the center, basically in the middle of an enemy battleship that just so happens to be robot shaped. So if you guys want to start like taking a look and investigating with Hash Brown, I think your best shot would be like notice.
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
Mr. Wiskins, you might be able to work better on this one. Hash Brown, what did you roll?
I got a 3.
Okay. So with a 3, all right, so you're able to dig around and you find there's a couple things that are pretty obvious, but did take a little bit to actually go ahead and find. For example, you found the coordinates for the moon base, and you know it's in the center of the Cat Sea of Tranquility. You're able to get information on that this ship was almost made for who was supposed to be this archangel, which just so happens to be Mush Mush. So this is kind of like tailor designed to be piloted by him. Now, this is pretty obvious because it's just like, welcome, Mush Mush. And there's like a bunch of like his vitals on the screens and stuff like that. But you're able to figure out like, this is not just like because he showed up. Like there was work done in advance to get this ready for him. And one thing you were also able to do, were able to find in the schematics that if you go into battle mode with this, the weapons kind of squish into the living quarters. So while 5 people can travel on the ship as it is now, once it comes time to fight, it's a solo project. Also, one last, actually, yeah, that's all you're going to find.
I don't notice any like made in the Cat USSR, made in Cat East Germany, made in Cat USA. I just want to know who's funding this project.
I mean, the components are all over the place. It's just like some of this stuff is, you know, military grade. You're seeing stuff that would, if this got lost, it would be a situation where it would be the mission to go blow it up so it doesn't get in enemy hands. I mean, this is like you recognize some of this stuff from your own like exploits. Like this is like a black box that would be on like a Cat Blackhawk, you know.
Nice.
Also, like this is a mech warrior. This is beyond typical military tech. Like this is the most advanced thing you've seen. So a lot of it's just kind of outside of your grasp.
Awesome.
Hash Brown, I see you're looking at some of the components, and I'll hold a piece that I just found up. I think this is from Uzbekistan.
That's good.
I don't know if that helps.
I don't know. It's from all over the place.
That's how this game works.
Like herding cats.
All right. So does anybody else want to do like an investigation? You've got 1 day and 4 hours before you will arrive on the moon base.
Yeah, Mush Mush wants to check out the snack situation. I'm pretty joinked after battle, so I gotta refuel.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll a notice, or would it be a resources? Yeah, go ahead and roll a resources check.
Okay, not good, not bad. 1.
Yeah, dry food. Lots of dry food.
Delicious.
Gable baby.
Can I look for some maybe some ingredients for sushi?
You absolutely can.
Wonderful.
I'm already sitting down like eating.
Do you want to go ahead and
like,
roll a notice check for me? If you want to.
Yeah, because I have a +3 on notice. That's 5.
+5? Yeah, there's definitely not any materials for sushi on this spaceship.
I was hoping to make, maybe Philadelphia roll, perhaps. Maybe
Cat Philadelphia.
yeah, or maybe some spicy
Feline Delphia, maybe.
shrimp roll. Maybe,
Well, you've got
maybe
dry
another
food.
cat state named roll, perhaps.
Yes, you can. If you wanted to do that with dry food, you could.
Like
Hurry up, Mush Mush is already in the kitchen.
Just dry food in a wrap of seaweed.
Well, you don't have seaweed.
Yeah. Well, I made it
So
out
you
of dry food. I wet some of the dry food, and then I put some powdered dry food in the wet dry food to make a dough of sorts.
Give me a crafts check.
Sure. Good thing I have +2 on crafts.
Hey, you're resourceful like that.
Negative, neutral. 1 +2 on crafts, so 3.
Yeah, so you are not able to make a sushi roll entirely out of dry food.
That's unfortunate.
You get powdered dry food mixed with not powdered dry food.
I don't know what you did to this stuff. It's absolutely delicious.
Thanks, Mush Mush.
Yeah,
Allie, that was
can I
like
have
half of
one
our
second?
kibble.
I mean,
I'm
there's
sorry.
a lot
I got
to
a lot of
trim off
mass.
the dry cat food fat.
You think I built
I,
this
there's,
massive,
there's a
beautiful
pile
body by
of
not
like
eating?
broken up dry food and cuts of kibble sitting to the side.
You gonna eat that?
This is not sushi grade kibble, guys. I'm sorry.
It's not. This is remarkable. What a wonderful way to start. You guys are in a mech ship, and it's just like,
Is there sushi?
no.
Right.
I'm sure there's not sushi.
How much not sushi is there? Ty's gonna walk up to Mush Mush and go, "Hey, I really appreciate you saving my life back there. What's with the wings? The like archangel thing you got going on? How'd that happen?"
Honestly, I'm not 100% sure. They just kind of said like I'm like a demigod of some sort, a demigod cat. I don't really know. We didn't really get too much information as I look through my notes. Or do I know more information, Varric?
No, honest to God, you were blindsided by all of this.
Yeah.
This is
Completely
not.
blind. Yeah. But of course I got your back always, Sideheat. Like you're part of the mystery squad. You're my friend.
Well,
Always
I
gonna
very
save
much
you if I
appreciate
can.
that. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
And hey,
Yeah, and
I'm glad that you're a totally rad archangel now. It's pretty awesome.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks. That means a lot come from you. I mean, I'm gonna bring it in, and I grab and I bring Ty Peaks into a hug.
Yeah.
I imagine it's one of those hugs where it's just like over top of both of my arms, and they're just kind of like pinned to the side of me.
Mhm. And I'm very sweaty.
Yep. I let it happen. I let it happen. He did save my life.
I do want you to note that the wings are gone. Like they
Oh, okay.
right now, Mush Mush is just Mush Mush. It was a brief, just flash of them, and then the moment he stopped being a hero. They were gone, and now he's back to normal Mush Mush.
Normal Mush.
I mean, but he's still a hero.
He's still a hero, yeah.
Of course.
Got this sweet mech now. The mystery squad mech is what I've been calling it inside my head.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
It's ours
It's yours to
now.
name.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like you're the only one who could drive it, right?
Oh no.
I mean,
I
it
guess I
seems
should
like
go
it's
back to the
awesome.
head and figure that out.
I've been
Anyone
calling
else want to
the mech
try?
No.
Yeah, I would jump in there. Oh, let's find out if I'm drift compatible. Can we say that? Are we gonna?
Just,
Yeah,
just
no,
I
no,
guess we just did.
I think we're okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. Hey, Mush Mush, you mind if I get behind the wheel for a second? This thing is awesome.
Ah, please. I want everyone to take a turn. This is pretty sweet.
Okay. I would jump in the cockpit. I have no idea what I'm looking at. I'll pull a lever.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
Yeah, the moment you sit your ass in the chair, alarms start going off.
Okay. Yeah, Mush Mush, why don't you take this back? Actually,
Yeah, Mr. Wiskins, it doesn't seem to like you very much.
yeah, I never got my mech cat driver's license, cat mech cat license.
Yeah, I got mine
There it is.
on the cat web. You just get it online. You just pay like $25.
Oh, yeah, I never did that. That sounds super legit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. It's from a real cat university.
That was just a online fan site for Cat Gundam.
Got them. I'll hop back. I'll make my way from the kitchen and hop back into the pilot seat while everyone else does their things.
Yeah, so like, do you want to go ahead and try to get a feel for it?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Actually, is this? Yeah. So do you want to give me a drive check? You have +2 on that.
Is that what the drive is?
Yes.
Like drive?
It's
Okay, I thought it
literally-
was more like a willpower drive, like the drive you have to do things.
Literally drive.
That makes so much more sense. I'm glad I put 2 points in it. Okay, hot dice. That's a 0. Or can I use a fate point to give it a +2?
Yes, you can.
So I'll do that. So 2.
All right. Yeah. Like you are driving through. I mean, like right now, like you kind of like flick off the autopilot, and it's clumsy a touch. You're basically just like drifting left and right. You are, putting it like everyone. The the ship itself is full of like artificial gravity, so like nobody else feels this. If you're looking out the window, you might get seasick just because like the stars in the distance are spinning, but it takes a little bit and you are a little bit clumsy, but you get your bearings and like you get a better understanding of how like everything kind of works. If you were in a fight with somebody who was like adept with this, you get your ass kicked. But right now you're still just getting a good understanding of it.
I think that's very on point for Mush Mush. Like you're still clumsy with it, but you're getting it.
Yeah, you're getting there. I mean, this is your first time flying a mech, so
yeah, I saw this only in cat animes.
There is a sort of intuition that you have built in that you can almost feel the machine as an extension of yourself.
I feel like I'm one with the cat mech.
So there's still some growing pains, but does anybody else want to do any kind of digging around the ship?
Yeah. Ty would look for some sort of communications device, any sort of like radio, comms.
Okay.
I'm gonna be looking for supplies. Any maybe a med bay, maybe weapons cache.
Yes. If everyone who wants to search, if you guys can give me a notice check. And Franciel, do you want to try?
Yeah.
What are you looking for in particular?
I think I would be looking for just trying to get a sense of where things are in the mech, just in case things go bad and like we need to find we need to find a cooling pipe or something that burst.
Okay.
Just try to just get a sense of where different systems are.
Okay, cool. Real quick, acknowledging the chat, Schnappy, there is no ravioli. We've gone over this quite a bit. There's dry food. You can
Why would you say that word?
you can smash some like paper from like a user manual and sort of crimp the edges and put dry food in it. That's as close as you're gonna get.
See, I have all sorts of ravioli-based jokes to make right now, but I'm going to respect the rest of you.
I
Watch it,
appreciate
Merrick.
that.
I'm going to respect myself, who will be editing this later.
It's a
Right,
little
'cause
to future.
Yeah, if there was a counter pasta to ravioli, you edit those out anyway.
I'm just gonna clap my hands every single time I say ravioli, so that way you know where to find every single time I say ravioli.
Just mute everything else. Not take it out.
All right, Mr. Wiskins, Ty Teagues, and California Roll, if you guys could give me notice checks and tell me what you got.
Yeah, I got a 2.
I got a 3.
3?
I got a 4.
4?
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, let's go for a 5. Come on now.
Anyway, 5. Can I
Alright.
get
So, we'll go ahead and start with Ty Teagues. Ty Teagues, you do find behind a cabinet, you open it up and there's a TV in there, and you just curiosity, because you're a cat.
Yes.
Get it?
Obviously.
You just flip it on, and it does pick up Earth TV channels, and most of it is the news talking about how Cat Nebraska was nuked. And
It was a
you see-
catastrophe.
It was a catastrophe. Exactly. And it was a silo in the middle of nowhere, strategically placed to be far away from any kind of but it's still like knocked out like a town nearby, and anyone who was working there, like it's still a nuclear bomb going off in the center of the United States of America. So like it's not great.
Jeez.
Mhm.
Boy, it's a good thing nobody cares about Nebraska.
A lot of corn.
Cat Ronald Reagan is on TV acknowledging the situation, and there does seem to be some common ground with the countries of the world sort of uniting around a common enemy, and condolences are coming from all over. So that's nice, I guess.
Cat Ronald Reagan pops up on the TV, and Ty Teagues goes blah and coughs up a little bit of a hairball, and then turns off the TV.
All right. So
That guy.
California Roll. With your 3, you can't really find anything that the other 2 hadn't found yet, but you do follow Mr. Whiskins, and Mr. Whiskins is going through like the different storage components, and as Mr. Whiskins is opening one of the cabinets, it's absolutely stuffed with body armor and space flight suits.
Let's go.
And inside of it are also a series of laser rifles and laser handguns.
Hell.
Yeah.
Are they reloadable or are they not reloadable?
You have never seen these before in your life. You can start shooting them inside the very small quarters of the spaceship if you want.
God.
Full
I
action.
think I'm good. It's the same reason I didn't fire the cat bazooka at directly at the cultists when I had the chance, because I was worried I was gonna hit Tyteeks.
Coward.
Next time I won't hesitate.
So you said space lasers, laser
Yeah.
rifles, and space body armor?
Yes.
All right, cool. Just writing it down so we remember.
And they are they do say Tom and the Cat's number 1.
Gross.
Sorry, Tyteeks.
Oh,
I'd put
I'm
one
gonna
on.
take some nail polish that I have on me and just paint over it.
You have a matching orange nail polish just on
Of
you.
course. Yeah. I have the whole spectrum.
Right. All right. So do you actually have that many colors of nail polish, or do you just have like the main colors that you can mix together?
It's primary colors and I can mix them together, but boy, do I have a good eye.
Brilliant. All right. Oh,
Yeah,
also,
Tyteeks makes those TikToks where it actually matches the paint colors and then paints it on the swatch of the paint color, and it just blends perfectly every time.
Mm-hmm.
I follow California Roll follows Tyteeks' TikTok account for that specific reason.
yes, the very popular 80s trend TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I could defend the internet thing earlier if it came up, but I cannot defend cat TikTok in the 80s.
No.
Well, I guess in the 80s, I see it doesn't go far enough back, but I'm gonna call it Cat Vine.
No.
This is still very much not the 80s.
It's fine.
We'll discuss this later, Onion.
Suspension
Yeah.
of disbelief. Come on, guys.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, what's very funny is the fact that you guys are in a giant robot heading towards the moon, and then we're like, TikTok, you're ruining my immersion.
But really what I do is I send out a fax to everybody. It's a forced fax and it prints out on your dot matrix printer, and it's kind of a flip book thing that shows
And
you
it's
the colors.
it's a U2 album.
Yes. Mhm.
Ugh.
You have no choice.
Stop it. Get out of here.
So, Skins, you are able to find 2 more things with your notice check. You were able to find a map of the moon base that you guys are going. And I will let you sort of bring that out and you guys can look at it together to kind of make heads or tails of it. And the last thing you're able to find is a radio where you can overhear troop movements. The comms going between the different factions of the Tom and the Cats fan club that are now, and you're listening to them, and they are currently like making moves across the globe. Like they are in London, they are in Paris, they are in Moscow, they are in Johannesburg, they are in Washington, D.C., and they are acting now.
Oh God. We need to patch this signal through to President Cat Reagan, who is apparently the president right now.
Yeah, so it's like the late 80s.
Yeah, we need to get him this information.
I don't think you have a means of getting a whole. I mean, like, Hash Brown has definitely met Cat Ronald Reagan. Hash Brown has also met Cat Jimmy Carter, but you wouldn't necessarily have access to comms. You would be able to get a line to Mayor Felix of Cat City.
Okay. I was going to say, I do exchange Christmas cards with Cat Nancy Reagan, but we're not close. I don't know how this works in real life. if we had a mech going to the moon. So I would give any information that would be helpful on getting to Mayor Felix to the
Okay.
crew.
I think what we would have to do is we would have to get a crafts check, because you're basically, this is a radio that does not seem to be, it seems to be more a receiver. It does not seem to be a transmitter, or at least it's not meant to be it's not meant to be a relay. So who's
Do
crafty?
do we need that, or I was gonna
I'm not
suggest
crap.
like we
I would
just
say Callie might be.
Yeah, I one of my aspects is not my first cat rodeo, which is I can perform a new thing well. And while of course I've used radios before, a new thing would be just sort of like reversing. This is not real. I don't know what I'm talking about, but reversing the polarity of the signal wires to take intake to make it outgoing. Yeah, words.
That sounds like TV science. I'm cool with it.
Yeah. So yeah, then you said crafts check?
Yes.
That's a holy I rolled 3 6s and a 5, which is plus
Yeah.
4, plus
Let's
2 on my
go.
crafts, plus
Yeah.
whatever else you want to give me for not my first cat rodeo.
Yeah.
But I
Let's
rolled the
go.
highest I could have possibly rolled.
Let's go.
Amazing.
Sweet. All right. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's going through clear. You understand, like, you can point you can sort of do your best to point the signal towards a known private channel for the mayor of Cat City. It's just a matter of, is he listening? Is anybody else listening? One thing that I will say, that this is no longer an encrypted channel based on what you can pull off. Because this was an encrypted communication that was able to come through because of the fact that you were in this mech. But by shifting it over to Mayor Felix, you had to now put it into open communication. So yeah, it's going to Mayor Felix, but if somebody was listening on the right channel or right frequency, they'd be able to hear it too, including those in the armed resistance. But as long as one thing that would kind of give it away would be if the channel stopped, then you would probably figured out that you've been had, or they figured out that they have been compromised. But for right now, it's going through. You just have to hope that he's still trying.
Would I mean, we would all know this, or at least I would know this, and I could let Hash Brown know to be careful. Maybe speak in code to Mayor.
You cannot speak through this radio. You are acting as a relay for the secret communications of the troop movements. And
Oh, you're
passing
saying
it.
we're taking the incoming signal and just sending it back out. Gotcha.
Mhm. So that way, Mayor Felix now has intel that they otherwise would not. And Mayor Felix might have a means to get a hold of the cat governor, who then can reach out to the cat president.
excellent work, Callie.
Thank you.
So you do have you still have over 24 hours before you guys are getting there. It's basically autopilot. What are you guys going to do? At some point, you're going to need to rest. And I would say that you would have to do classic D&D. People have to take sleep in shifts and take watch, because, I mean, if you're going to get hit with a moon laser, that's just going to happen, and there's nothing you can do because it's traveling at the speed of light, and it's not you can't see it coming. So I wouldn't do that to you, would I? I wouldn't ruin the stream by being like, and you got hit by the laser and you're dead now. Bye. Good night, guys.
That would be pretty
I don't know.
funny.
Would you?
That'd be really funny.
Depends on how early you want to go to bed tonight.
It is the holiday week.
Because
Eric keeps checking his watch, guys. I'm concerned.
rocks fall, everyone dies. Space rocks fall, everyone dies.
So is all the information everyone? I imagine we all relay this information to each other. Is there an incom system in the mech?
It's not that big.
Hey, just yelling from the head. Can I find anything?
I mean, I think if you're from the pilot, you have a intercom system, but this is not a.
Yeah, Bushwish still just yells down the hallway. Is he still learning? What we want to do, guys? You guys, if you're tired, need to take a shower. Like I don't mind keeping it up here in the head, just keep an eye on things. Like I don't mind. I'll take a watch later. Take a little bubble bath.
Yeah, we
It's
can set up
Definitely not
watch.
a bubble bath.
I hope there's a bubble bath.
Mhm.
What good is this mech?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, would have a bubble bath.
Right.
It has the dry shampoo.
Astronaut shampoo.
Well,
wanna
I
see one
almost
dry
died, so I'm gonna go lay down, I think.
Yeah. Good call. Good call.
That's fair.
So I will go
Okay.
and curl up in a corner somewhere and make biscuits for 15 minutes and then go to sleep.
Yeah, there's a series of bunks. They are pretty tight on top of each other. These are not luxury accommodations, but yeah, you can curl up and
Mhm.
stretch, and then at some point one of you guys can just like across the entire ship for no reason at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Get the zoomies in the middle of the night. Yeah.
Yeah. How long or how many people do you think it would take, or sorry, cats it would take for us to on watch? Would Mush Mush be in the pilot seat be enough?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Mush Mush will eventually need to
Yeah.
rest as well.
Yeah, I'll give first watch, however long people need sleep, and then someone feels awake and wants to come relieve me. That'd be pretty sweet.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, we'll take rest.
Yeah. Also, you don't. Yeah, like Shinappy points out, cats wouldn't want a bubble bath, but you guys
But Mush Mush loves bubble baths. That's canon. That's canon now.
you can just lick your paw, you lick your fur and all that stuff.
Yeah.
All
My
right, so
cardboard box.
go ahead and so what's gonna happen next?
We wake up fully rested, right?
Yep, all our fate points are restored. Any stresses we experience are gone.
By the way, this music is all done by Pocket Bard. Pocket Bard's a lot of fun. They have a little app that lets you control your music. We're not sponsored. We just like them. We hung out with them at Gen Con and at PAX. They're cool people.
Yeah, they're wonderful.
Can confirm.
So I am trying to find good music for this. Is there a sacrifice?
What?
There we go. Yep.
What?
Huh?
I'm sorry. What was that?
What did you say? What would you say?
You wanna repeat that? Maybe.
It's Christmas, Varric.
Yeah,
Varric, it's
there's
Christmas.
holidays.
All right. Well, you're gonna. You know what? You guys are gonna love what's coming next.
I don't think
It better
we
be. It better be a mech battle. Otherwise,
Oh,
Christmas is.
boy.
Hi.
Jeez.
If you could zoom out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh.
What? Did you have an accident? Yikes.
That's gross.
All right. So Ty, you go to sleep,
Mm-hmm.
and as you make your biscuits and eventually drift off, you wake up in a dream, but in a dream that has felt more realistic than any other dream you've ever had in your life. All you can see in every direction is nothing but a white featureless void. The only kind of difference you can see is kind of the white stone texture of the ground. Otherwise, it's just bright white light, just infinite in all directions. And luckily, it's not uncomfortably bright, but it's the only other thing that you can see is a red stain on the ground. And you don't know why, but you feel compelled to sort of follow it until you see that it's trailing from an empty golden chair.
But is the chair moving?
No. It's
Okay.
just sitting around.
Do I recognize the chair?
No.
I sit on it.
Okay. So you sit on the chair and you see a flash of golden light, and there are 5 orbs of orange light now floating in circles around you and the throne. And you hear echoing off the chair and echoing off of somehow the void. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night. What immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry?
Was that a question? Felt more like a statement. But I don't know you. So who's this?
Who is truly worthy of our love? Come forth and see, discover your divine purpose.
I have to love you? What is that? Is that what you're saying? I don't.
Oh.
I'm not like into this. It feels a little transactional. Also, the vibe here is bad. You know, you've cultivated a weird space.
So the orbs stop, and then another golden flash that is bright enough to make you close your eyes, and now you see standing in front of you is none other than Tom and the Cats.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Somehow this makes a ton of sense.
You see Tom start, and Tom says, "Ty, it's good to see you." Then Tim says, "Yeah, Ty, it's really good to see you." Then Toon says, "I'm glad to see that your ascension." Wait a minute. Why did you escape your ascension? And then Thomas says, "Yeah, Ty, you are fleeing your destiny." Tintin says, "Ty, how are you feeling, Ty?"
Knowing that even in my dreams I can't escape you, horrible, pretty bad. I didn't ascend because my friend saved my life because your creepy cultist tried to kill me. And what? I was supposed to spend eternity with you like this?
Oh, Ty. And then Tom's just like, well, yes, your divine duty, perhaps.
Divine duty. Well, that's like your opinion, ma'am. I'm not big on religion. First off, it's especially not worshiping you fucks. I didn't sign up for this. I don't even like you. I feel like you know that too. I feel like you had to have known that. I laid it on fairly thick.
They speak in unison for this next part.
Mhm.
Ty, it's very important that you fulfill your role. You see. And then Tom starts to speak. Do you see this right here? Points down at the blood.
Yeah. Hard to miss.
So, yes. So see this blood right here. That's God's blood, Ty. And then Tim says, well, Ty, that was God's blood. And then Toon says, yes, Ty, now our blood is God's blood. And then Thomas says, that's right, Ty. God is dead, Ty. We killed him, Ty. And then Tintin says, all of them are dead, Ty. All of them. We are the new God.
I can think of nothing worse for the state of the universe. Also, I'm not inclined to believe you, you creepy, creepy fucks. I don't care if what you're saying is true. I'll relay the message, sure. But if you are God, I feel like you could do better than me, someone who actively hates you.
Oh, well, Ty, that's the most important part. This is Tom speaking. How will we know who loves us if there is no one to tempt them from the flock? Then Tim says, yes, Ty, we need to test our followers. Then Toon says, Bliss, Ty, when we killed God, we killed Satan too. And then Thomas says, so with no one to tempt them, Ty, how will we be able to tell who loves us? Tintin says, so Ty, we need you. We need you to become the new Satan, Ty.
Okay, that actually sounds appealing. However, no. Honestly, didn't you guys learn from the previous God's mistakes? That whole thing didn't really work out. It just made people question their morality. An absolute God shouldn't allow evil and bad things to happen to his followers unless he's fucking crazy. So maybe you could have iterated a bit more. So yikes, guys. You could have done better. Like, if you're going to be God, do better. Anyway, no, I don't want to be your cat, Lucifer. I'm good on this. Like, so I'm sitting on God's throne. This used to be God's throne.
Well, it's now just a chair.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, I'm all for minimalism, but this is bleak. Either the previous God or you guys should hire maybe an interior decorator. Do something with the space if you have all this power. Zhuzh it up a bit. It's bleak.
Oh, yes. You see, Ty, it was one of our many meditation circles, the one we invited you to, where we had truths revealed to us. And then Tim says, yes, Ty, about powers beyond our understanding. And then Toon says, well, Ty, at least we thought it was beyond our understanding. And then Thomas says, yes, but Ty, we reached enlightenment. It turns out it's way different than we heard about. Yes, because and then Tintin says, yes, Ty, enlightenment for us revealed the path to true power. And then Tom says, we just want to share our love, Ty. Tim says, we want the world to love us, Ty. And then Toon says, there's a whole universe that could still love us, Ty. And then Thomas says, and for the whole universe to us, Ty, we simply had to ascend. And then Tintin says, yes, Ty, and soon we will always be loved. And we will love everyone, even those you managed to pull from the flock. And then they will all speak in unison. And because we are the new God, we do not have to worry about allowing evil in the world, because we can just say, it is good to listen to the music of Tom and the Cats, and it is evil to hate it.
Yeah, you guys really just drank the Kool-Aid from the last god. Seriously, get an original idea. This is rough, guys. No, I will not be your cat, Lucifer. Find somebody else. Also, I want to tell everybody that you're all crazy. You don't actually exist. You're obviously fallible because you're all idiots. What do you want? Is there anything else, or can I go? Because honestly, every second I spend with you is like being in hell. And I already told you I'm not signing up for that.
Well, Ty, we will see you then at the end of all things.
Yeah, the great battle at Cat Armageddon, on the fields. Are there going to be harpies and whores and giant dragons with many cat heads? Like,
As you are...
We all have read the book, dude. Come up with something new.
As you are saying that, they are just sort of like drifting back into the void slowly but surely. And you're like, and yeah, are they really? Is there going to be, the 5 heads? Oh, yeah, that's obvious, right? And then you wake up.
All right. Ugh. Oh, that was the worst dream. Hey, guys, everybody, wake up. And I start scratching and meowing very loud and running around. And waking everyone up. I walk up to each one of them and I softly pat their faces with my paw until they wake up. Wake up.
Just like
wake up.
climb on
Wake
their
up.
lap and
Wake
just
up.
like
Wake up. Oh, okay, good, you're up. Hey, everyone. Apparently Tom and the Cats have ascended to some weird godhood. They're gods now. I saw where they allegedly killed God, and they wanted me to assume the position of their cat Satan, because I truly, truly hate them. I figured you should all have this information, and I have no idea what to do with it. Also, they just really poorly copied the previous administration God's plan. It's kind of a hack job. Like, they're just as stupid in divinity as they were when they were alive. Thoughts?
It seems like a horrible PR move.
Right. Why go for religion? There's so many better things out there. Anyway. Yeah. So that's where we stand with a megalomaniac-esque band who has ascended to godhood. I'm not a fan, obviously. I mean, it's kind of become my entire character. But yeah, this is rough. Good thing we have a mech, so hopefully we can punch God.
Yeah, I'm down.
all right. So do you guys want to shift who's going to be? Are you guys going to shift wants to be the
Hold on a second.
It
It looks like the stream
looks like we
froze.
froze. Are we back? We back? I feel like we're back. I don't see any
It's-
drop frame.
Hey.
Yeah, I see it
Yeah,
moving
okay.
on my end.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We moving.
Oh, hey, Ben.
Hi, Ben.
Hey. Oh, hello.
All
All right.
We good. All right. Yeah, we don't have any drop frames, so we're kosher.
Who is going to take the next watch?
I will.
I'll take.
I mean, Ty's not sleeping anyway.
We could take the
So-
watch to.
We can buddy watch.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Who's buddy watching?
I think Ty, Hash Brown, and Callie.
All right. So Mush Mush, you make your way down into the living quarters and find a nice, I don't know, top of a couch. Not quite the couch cushions, but like the
The back of it.
top
Yeah.
of it, and you just Yeah, or
Yeah,
you just like
in the crevice. Yeah, the crevice.
and you just pass out there.
This
And
shit's
Hash
pretty
Brown
good.
Pie and Callie, you are sitting in the pilot's. You dare not touch the actual chair. But you're just
I'm
you know
laying on the
cruising.
armrest with like one paw up under my head and the other one like draped off of the side of the armrest.
Your tail's just like boop boop.
Yeah,
Boop.
just the end of it, just like the last few
Right.
inches.
So guess
I was
window.
I was gonna look at the suits and just see what their functions are, make sure that there's no rips or tears in them. I'll talk about God being dead, but I will continue not to care at all about Tom and the cats. I will just operate under the assumption that they know everything we do, just in case they are God. But I don't care. I don't hate them. I just don't care.
Yeah, I'm a little creeped out, but I don't really have much to say about it. I haven't been to cat mass since I was a young kitten.
Cat Christmas, cat Easter, Catholic.
Mhm.
I was raised Catholic.
How long have you been waiting to make that joke?
Just about 3 seconds when I came up.
Wow, that's longer than usual.
So by the way, the map that Mr. Whiskey was able to find, you're able to sort of like measure out some of the materials on it, and as you guys are getting closer, you guys are able to see that there's the main death laser at the moon base, and there are plenty of other anti-aircraft laser guns, and you're actually able to spot on the map as well where the hangar is for the various different fighter jets or starfighter jets and mechs. Just so you know.
Very cool.
But speaking of which, you guys are looking at you're looking at the moon, and you're because you're just beelining it straight towards it, and you do see flashes of blue light go from it, and just I mean you can't hear it. You just see like the laser sort of go from the moon and hit the Earth. But now it's in pretty rapid succession.
Oh, that's not good. Are we there yet?
I just
Anybody have-
wonder if they're still causing so much destruction. I just don't see their goal as being having anyone to rule. It seems definitely more like a death cult, but
Yeah.
I don't know what that means for us once we get to the moon. But these suits are heinous. They should have had one designer on their team.
So they are orange metallic,
Mm.
and they say Tom's number one fan.
Not my first choice. Alas, I wasn't consulted.
In tight.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, it's
the
their own
design
choice.
choices have been pretty piss poor. This this entire operation's pretty awful. Even in the dreamscape, their like god room was pretty bleak. Honestly, they can do better.
Honestly, I think the suits look kind of cool.
Yeah,
There we go.
you
We
are
got some
fast. I'm
positivity
sorry,
here.
Never seen or gotten to wear a cat spacesuit before, so
You're about to.
yeah.
Yeah, it pretty much so it basically goes around and it's like you slip into it and then you zip it up, kind of like a big bodysuit, except it just tightens up around the neck. And the gloves are actually made out of Kevlar, but they have little like artificial claws in them, so that if you extend your claws, the artificial ones go out without actually cutting through the material.
That's super cool.
So you can
Yeah, see? Starting to get a feel for these cat spacesuits now, huh?
It doesn't mean that they are visually appealing. They're useful. I will wear one.
I don't know. I'm definitely doing cat Roddy in the suit, just like punching air and shadowboxing. Do I look cool, guys? Do I look cool?
So cool.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
not looking.
Mom, look what I can do. Mom, watch me. Watch me.
I am inspecting my cat laser to make sure it is reloadable.
go ahead and actually, would you guys? There needs to be like an investigation check here. I think I would have you do do an investigate check to sort of like take a look at the do a in-depth analysis of the rifle.
I got a 0.
Yeah, it's definitely a rifle. It could be like a light shooter from like an NES.
Nice.
A cat NES.
That's a lot of neutrals. I got a 1.
Yeah, it's definitely a gun. Probably wouldn't. I wouldn't point it at somebody and shoot it if you liked them.
I got a -1. So
Yeah, they're this is-
I feel like
Fantastic.
Hash Brown definitely will
So-
shoot that at somebody she likes.
someone I tolerate, maybe.
this is not really. Yeah, you guys are not picking up on exactly what to do. So you could just run into the fray and hope these aren't toys, if that is what you desire. But yeah, the eventually you do see the laser show from the moon just stop.
That could be very good or very bad.
You're about 16 hours away.
I would listen in to whatever comms are coming through, see if
So you have
anything
two
has
types of
changed.
comms. You've got the radio comms, which is coming from the army, the Tom and the Cats fan club, and then you have a TV channel that Ty Teague was like ew, and then put the TV away.
I'd be listening to the radio, basically seeing if there's anything that's changed from what they've been relaying troop movement wise.
What you are able to listen to, you notice that the tone of things seem much more joyous.
Can't be good. I'll wave Ty Teagues and Callie over. They sound way too excited.
Yeah. What's being said over the radio?
It seems to be like a lot of just a lot of confirmation of movements that are like sort of spoken in codes. You can't say they're not being like, sweet, we took over Cat New York. Like it's just more like, mission so and so, like mission, mission hairball was a success. Mission feather on a string was a resounding success.
Well, they've got a well-oiled machine, it feels. We got to get down there. Is there anything we could do to make this thing go faster? We need to talk to Mush Mush because 16 hours of floundering in RP is going to be rough.
Do we have fast travel here, guys?
Wake
Wait.
up.
We'd have to have been to the moon before for that, Onion.
Oh shit.
Have you? Has California roll been to the moon?
No.
Not physically.
That was why Ty was looking for a phone or some sort of communication, because he has friends that do or might have some installations on the moon.
I mean, there's definitely like 30 or 40 cats who have been on the moon at this point in history. So, Mush Mush, I assume you guys wake up Mush Mush and bring him back up to the.
Yes.
What do you guys need?
Is it
seems like
possible?
things are. Oh, go ahead, Hash Brown. Yep.
Oh, I just want you to check and see if there's a way to take this off of its cruise control and maybe get us to our location faster.
Yeah. I'll do my best. I'm still learning. It looks clumsy, but I think I'll do that for you, Miss Hash Brown. So
Thank you, Mush Mush.
I'll get in the seat and turn off autopilot and get this rig going.
All right, go ahead and give me a drive check.
Oh, let's go. That's beautiful. That's what we like to see. That's a 5?
Whoa.
All right, so you sit down, and with your practice that you had earlier, you are able to realize that this is not a machine that works necessarily on pure mechanics. This is a machine that is built on love for Tom and the Cats. And you get this intuition that once you start to think about their music, you can feel like everyone can feel like the acceleration start to kick in, and you just start humming along. I'm just an alley cat, put your claws on me. And you're just like, possibly am I gonna, and like it starts to move. And you see like the estimated time is like drops from like 16 hours to 14 until you are absolutely belting the verse as you guys are starting to accelerate and accelerate and accelerate, and suddenly you're just screaming, oh, I'm just an alley. I'm gonna put your clothes on me. And you're now it says 3 hours away.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
You are
After
you are
that
booking
whole
a cruise.
performance, I'm so sweaty again.
Okay.
Like flip my cat mullet back. How was that, y'all? Was that good?
Honestly, better than the original.
I would say so. Yeah, and we're
Oh, yeah.
screaming. We're on our way.
You spoil me. All right, well, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Put it on my iPod.
All right. So we're just gonna go ahead and time skip to the moon if you're cool with that. Unless anybody has anything else they want to do before you get to the moon.
I want to get to the moon.
All right.
To the moon.
Mush Mush, you are woken up when there's about like 30 minutes left on the estimated time of arrival, and you hear a radio broadcast and says, "Hello, Archangel, are you there?"
Or am I the only one that hears this?
You're asleep, I guess, so somebody would have to like wake you up.
Okay. Well, I meant like the radio broadcast. If anyone else
It's a
hears
radio,
it.
yeah. It's like blasting out into the room. It's not like a ESP or
Okay.
telepathy.
If whoever may be awake around me is like, should I respond?
Yeah, absolutely. They're
Okay.
talking to you.
Okay. This is Archangel Mush Mush. Copy, over.
Archangel Mush Mush, it's an absolute pleasure to see you. We will take you in Hangar C.
Hangar C, all right. We're gonna bring in the Mystery Squad mech in the Hangar C. Copy, over. Learned that from the movies. And,
So,
cat Top Gun.
You're doing a great
Yeah,
job.
and then they're
agree.
like, you just pull back on some of your acceleration, and we'll go ahead and we'll they say something along the lines of they turn off the anti-aircraft laser guns. They don't actually turn them off. They just stand down for a moment as you make it into their airspace. I guess space. There's no air on the moon.
As this is happening, we're all hearing this.
Yes.
I'm saying this with someone who has no crafting. Could we, as a group, try to rig up some improvised explosives as a last-ditch effort in this craft, just in case we need to take out a part of the base when, last resort, we make the mech into a bomb.
Yeah.
That's a great
So I will say, actually, this is something I meant to do. I am actually going to invoke. Who's got crafts? Mr. Wiskins has crafts.
Yeah.
I do.
California Roll has crafts, and that might be it.
No. Yeah.
I like craft products like mac and cheese.
Wait. I can. Let me check this real quick.
Oh,
No,
hey
never
guys,
mind.
we found the self-destruct button.
That's what I want.
Here this whole time.
It's super
Yeah,
useful.
like it's like a way to rig it with a time, like a countdown thing, or if we can like have it like a press a button. But also, how do we get off the moon?
I'm thinking more of like we give ourselves a way to trigger it if we're not getting off the moon. So then we
Right.
take them out with us.
Right.
I want to get off the moon, but if we're not getting off the moon, we have to save
Neither
Cat
are they.
City.
Either way, Mystery Squad goes out on top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's reasonable. Mr. Wiskins and California Roll, I'll give you both a +1 if you guys work on something with each other, like on top of your. So like California Roll, you'd get +3, and Mr. Wiskins, you'd get +2.
All right, cool.
Dope. Yeah, we're gonna tag team this thing.
Yeah. Dead neutral.
Zero.
0.
But I have +3 now, so a
Yeah,
total of 3.
nah, that's not going to be enough to get an ID on a mech that you're really not familiar with.
We tried.
I mean, you've got like a sort of like hair, like a piece of floss tied around the trigger of the one of the laser rifles you found. It's like pointing at the engine. You're like, maybe this will do it. Like,
Careful,
you try your
don't
best.
pull the string. Careful.
I put some cat Hot Wheels cars at the at the bottom of the stairs. I heated up one of the door handles with a blowtorch,
Mhm.
Paint bucket on
Maybe
a
some-
string.
Exactly,
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
I'm
a
not- you're
tarantula, my
prob-
pet tarantula, I pulled out and just let it roam free.
Your brother's pet tarantula.
Well, yeah, of course.
Wait a minute. When did Home Alone come?
90s.
It's in the 90s.
991.
This is unacceptable.
All that
Hey.
means is I thought of it
Was it
first.
1990?
Yeah.
Dang, you're off.
Callie knows the writers, and that's where the idea came from for Cat Home Alone.
Mhm. Yeah,
I'm
That's true.
absolutely.
You're welcome, whoever wrote Cat Home Alone. I don't want to.
If you guys survive, you can tell the story of how you rigged up the mech, and someone's gonna be like, "That's a great idea." So, with that said, I am actually going to invoke a aspect which I'm allowed to do. I invoke Mr. Whiskins. It's all connected, man. Thinking 2 steps ahead. You're supposed to be the plans guy. You haven't made a single plan this entire time.
Mr. Whiskins.
Give him time. He's
Mr.
coming up with a
Whiskins,
plan.
what are you guys gonna do?
Uh,
It's the hard part about role playing someone smarter than you.
the plan.
Got him.
Damn.
Bad.
Here on stream tonight, and
Effing
not
My
at
bad.
character, my character comes up with a brilliant plan, and everyone is amazed, and they all clap.
Okay, what is it?
My character knows.
It's a secret.
Okay, so
Mhm.
well, I'm thinking they want us to come in Hangar C, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have that map of the base. Also, Laura, thank you for subscribing.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah. So we have we're coming into Hangar C. We have the map of the base. What's in proximity? Like, what are we going into? Is that near anything at all?
Yes. So, one thing that you're able to see with this that you're really happy that you found these blueprints for is that there's the mech hangar, which is not, this it's one of the 3 major hangars ABC, and there is the main path that takes you to the center of the moon base. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and flip over to the moon base tab real quick. And you're landing kind of in the red spot right down there. And there's connections to the main central moon base, but I think this is from Stargate, by the way. This art asset. Anyway, moving on. But it's pixelated. I did that, so therefore it's mine.
That's fair use.
But yeah, so you've got the main connection that takes you back, and the central room is where the sort of Tom and the Cat's hangout spot is. But underground, and you're able to see this in the blueprints, are a series of supply tunnels.
Are the helmets for the spacesuits? Yeah, how'd you know I was going to say that? The visors are not see-through from the outside, correct?
I mean, they are a little bit opaque. I mean, like, people aren't going to be like, "Hey, wait a minute, is that Ty Teagues?" if you're wearing it.
That's what I'm thinking. We should definitely, with the exception of Mush Mush, because he's the Archangel, we should put on these suits and use
Just
them
because
as
I'm the
disguises.
Archangel? Not my massive,
Well-
awesome body.
Well, I
It's
mean,
because
also
you
that.
can't fit into the spacesuit.
I was trying to not say that out loud.
No, I'm pretty massive, man. I'm really swole. Look at me as I breathe heavily into your ear.
Someone's breathing into the comms. Can whoever's breathing in the comms so loudly, just back off the comms a little bit?
Guy.
Snappy, we'll address that. We'll address that at halftime.
Hold on, I want Mush Mush to be wearing just a helmet.
I am an Archangel. I probably can handle the cold of space.
I
Yeah,
am
you
the
just need the
Archangel.
helmet so
So-
you can breathe. That's it.
I mean, understand that if you go out into the vacuum of space in these flight suits, you will die. These are not spacewalk.
Ah,
Wow.
But they are.
Right, 'cause it's
They
like-
do have built-in body armor, so you feel like
Mhm.
you could probably take a bullet or two.
well, laser.
Um,
Fine.
Yeah.
Do we
So
know if
definitely
those-
put these on.
Do we know if those supply tunnels have atmosphere?
You don't. I mean, they don't look like
Is
they're
it-
like completely separated.
Yeah, I would have to guess that whatever breathability or atmosphere there is in the well, like in the hangar when the doors are closed, but like maybe a force field of some kind. But I have to assume that we should be able to traverse the supply tunnels and not die of base.
Yeah. Is there anything I can do from like the mech to scan the base at all?
Not from the mech.
All right, just shoot the base. I'm just kidding.
But that would be very on brand with the 80s like Dragon's Lair cartoon or the arcade game where they just like give you like, here's a potion and you drink it and it's like, haha, it was poison, you die. So it's like, oh, there's the
Game
supply
over.
tunnels right there. And that is an 80s game and therefore fair game. Cat Dragon's Lair.
So it sounds like we're going in a little blind, but we still got a map, so that's good. Should we?
We could split up because they don't know the rest of us are on here, do they?
Ooh.
I'm sure we don't know that for sure, but I'm gonna assume that they don't because, they weren't like, "Hey, stay away."
They didn't shoot you out of the sky either.
Yeah, they didn't say anything about like what happened at like the Earth base, so
Yeah.
that's not a bad plan, Mr. Wilson. Like I'll be the bait and like distract them, and then you guys, the rest of y'all, sneak in.
I'm thinking through the supply tunnels.
Yeah.
I like
Do
that.
these helmets have communication between them?
Let's say sure, why not? I didn't write it down
Nice.
that but like whatever.
I am playing
Okay.
more, but
Okay,
Or
awesome.
at the very least, speakers on the outside that we could like talk and you'd be able to hear, like outside of the.
Well, that wouldn't be very good for stealth and
Probably not.
yeah,
The
seem
internal
like inner
comms.
ear.
Let's go with
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
actually there are comms. It's just like a boom box that you have to carry around with you though.
Every time you want to talk to someone
Giant-
separately, you have to put in a
Giant
different cassette
studio
tape.
head.
Right. No,
So that's
walkie
the plan,
talkies
Mr. Whiskey?
80s thing, so
So I distract whoever, and then y'all go through the tunnels.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can try it
And
out.
we find something to blow up.
Yeah.
I love
Sounds
blowing.
good.
Who
All right,
knows?
everyone suit up, get a laser rifle. I imagine I won't walk in with a laser rifle. Like I'll put the suit on, but
Ooh, should we have like a code word for like it's time to GTFO?
Yeah.
yeah,
What would that be?
tortellini.
Oh, tortellini is good. Let's go with that.
Tortellini's good.
Good.
I
Tortellini.
think
Tortellini.
with that, I would much
Yeah.
prefer ravioli or some other dumpling.
Well,
No,
you
it's
see, we
good.
say ravioli all the time, so we want it to be something that doesn't come up in our normal conversation.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Something
yeah,
that only
yeah.
an idiot would
Something-
say.
Something that
Because
still
we're already
has
arguing.
meaning.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
All right,
Always
well,
arguing
it's
about
Tortellini.
a great
pasta.
time to take a bit of a bio break. So, guys, we're gonna be back in about like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
I will say, if you toot in the spacesuit, this is to answer Nate. If you toot in the spacesuit, it does not inflate the suit at all. There's actually like a scrubbing system that sort of cleans it up. High end.
Did you-
There's this space
It's
age
just-
stuff.
there's a vent in it, just like in the actual like inflatable like blow up suits. So
I can show you the schematics that I've drawn up. Everything else this entire session I've been completely winging, but I did completely engineer the spacesuits.
Mm-hmm.
Did you
Yeah.
have the fart vent figured out before the comms?
That's what I'm hearing.
It does
That's
feel like that was figured out
priorities.
before communication. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get a break, guys. I think that'd be a great time to take a break.
That's like Varric was thinking about
Mhm.
parts.
I think
Yeah.
this would be a wonderful time to take a break so everyone can get some water.
And Varric can put
I
a dollar in
agree.
the jar.
I agree. And then when
Mhm.
we come back, we will revisit this question exactly where we left it. All right, we'll be right back, gang.
Me too.
Back, y'all.
I welcome you to Bard